Hey everybody, welcome to your 2025. I can't believe. So I took a hiatus, not doing my videos for probably about 3 weeks for the holidays, but I am back with a brand new series, and this series is mostly it's on my Heaven and Health YouTube channel. So if you're there already, that's where you are. Otherwise, though, I do upload them to my social media. So after the hiatus, I had a new topic. This is health tips with JoJo. So the first one I wanted to bring you is because we have 7 inches of snow. And the summer can be very, very different than the winter for getting your water in. So I wanted to share some tips for getting water in the summer, and it's different for a few different reasons. So number one, we need to pay attention to our thirst signals. So in the summer, it's hot and we feel, kind of sweaty and we want to drink water. In the winter, we don't have those triggers. We don't have things that remind us to drink water. So we need to stay ahead of dehydration so we aren't, getting dehydrated, and it can happen more in the summer. You can have exercise dehydration also. You need to hydrate a little differently in the winter because you are colder. So again, you may not feel like you're thirsty or you need to drink. And then indoors, we have the heat on and we tend to get it's more, and in the winter anyway, it's less humid. And so we don't feel, I know when I lived in Arizona, it was really less humid. It was really dry. And so you didn't feel dehydrated until it was, too late. So this can happen a little bit more in the winter where you can get dehydrated because we are indoors, you got the heat going, there's less humidity, and we don't really feel those triggers to drink like we did in the summer. So here are some tips. The first thing is, you want to drink as much water as possible. And for some people, like for me, I cannot drink water unless it is freezing cold, which makes it harder for me in the winter because I'm already cold. So if, I need to make sure that I'm keeping track of my water because it's very easy for me to forget to drink and to not really want to drink as much because I like it freezing cold and it's already cold. We got 7 inches of snow out there. Okay, but the other thing that you can do is you can use warm water. If that's like my husband can drink warm water, he prefers it that way. If you do, you can certainly do that in the winter rather than having cold in the summer. I think warm water is actually better for you, but drinking water is better than not, so I drink it freezing cold. But if you're able to drink warm water in the winter, it can be a lot better. You can also add infusions. You can add lemon. You could add a little squirt of, or a slice of orange, or as my kids would say here, orange. I say orange because I'm from New York. You could put different things in there. I looked it up and I found some spices. You could put ginger, mint, cinnamon, for a little cozy touch on infused waters. So you could do that. You could also drink herbal teas. So non-caffeinated is really helpful. You don't want caffeinated teas because that's going to dehydrate you more. So you want like chamomile, things like that are non-caffeinated. So herbal teas is a nice alternative to plain water if you just can't do the plain water. In addition, so winter encourages hot beverages, which is why hot tea would be great. But again, caffeine free. And then sugary drinks are can lead to dehydration as well. So you want to limit those sodas and things like that have sugar in it and balance them with plain water or herbal teas or things like that. Another thing, it's not the best, but it is definitely helpful. So you can have like soups. This is great soup season, and soups are, liquid. It's best to have water, but if you're really having a hard time getting the water in, especially during the winter months, you can have hot soup that's like a broth soup. and that can help you get some more liquids in. So I hope that helped. I will come back next week with more health tips with JoJo, and I'll talk to you soon.